My name is Raul Marrero Rosa. I'm a PhD candidate, fifth year, in Professor Core and Professor Surendra Chai group. And also I do collaboration with Professor Kusaris. And today I will be doing a tour of the Structural Engineering and Infrastructure Materials Lab. First, this is the room where we cast our samples. So this is the room where concrete samples are made, and all the materials are here for the use of the student. This is a grub saw, so here this one we use it to create a crack or notch in samples for three-point bending for fracture. Then we have two mixers, smaller ones, so these are for mortar samples without coarse aggregate, and we have the vibration table. And then we have a workspace, so this is the scale and workspace for doing the mixers. On the shelf we have different materials, chemical mixtures or cement materials like silica fume and other cement mixtures. And then we go to the other side of the lab, and this is where the testing machines are. The first that you encounter is the 220 kip machine, MTS machine, and on this side we have some other workspace for students, and on the other side we have here fume hood, and here where we do sulfur capping for samples for compression. And on this region we have two 3D printers, one that is a smaller scale, so to do some fixtures or small pieces like prototypes, or for our big scale like 3D printers. This is a medium size scale, so this is for mortar and paste. So this is what's built for by student from the mechanical engineering program. And then we pass to the other side, and at the other end here you can see the robotic arm 3D printer that right now is there is an attachment of the nozzle. This nozzle is for the Martian concrete or Marscrete. That is a sulfur based concrete, and it has heaters along the agar to heat the sulfur. Then on this side we have another MTS machine. So this is a 20 kip machine that we use for doing three-point bending or CMOD control Fletcher test. And then we have the biggest capacity MTS machine. So this is a 1,000 kip or a million pound machine. Then on this side we have two environmental control chambers where you can set the relative humidity and the temperature where your samples are being tested. And this is the feature that we use for mortar 3D printing with the robotic arm. And then these are some of the samples that we were doing research on and being printing in this with this robotic arm. And as you can see, the robotic arm is inside enclosure, and that's like a fume hood, because when you heat sulfur you create sulfuric gases, so we need to be enclosed. Also we have some brick frames, and we have inside the chamber we have some brick frames that are loaded. And that's almost all for this lab, so the infrastructure lab, but we also use other labs in the university that complement our measurements here in the infrastructure lab. Here is mainly like bigger samples that are tested here, or so this should be your place to search, and you can contact me, Raul Marrero, if you have any idea of using any of the instrument when you come here to Northwestern.